Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again. Something I felt like talking about for whatever reason. It's been on my mind for past couple of days. I don't know why. I feel like I just want to go out there and make a video about it. Oh, before I do that, I want to say something else I picked up around past couple of days. Batman, the animated series, well, Volume 1. So one of my favorite Batman animated series ever. There have been many, but this is one of my favorite ones. I'm never really a big fan, not really a big fan of the DC universe, but I always liked Batman and Superman. I thought like around the mid '90s, early to mid '90s, when they had like the Superman and Batman animated shows, these were like some of the best ones. So anyway, now although I'm seriously doubting that this video will get that many views, because let's face it, none of them ever really do. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the whole my personal opinion about this whole PS Vita thing. I don't know why I'm making this video. I really don't. I guess I'm just bored. I want to talk about something. I haven't put up a video in a while. I just want to like make a conversation. And quite frankly, my personal opinion about the PS Vita is it's just I don't want to say it's gonna bomb. I don't want to say that. I just don't expect it to do all that well. I mean, seriously. First of all, from a technical standpoint, it sounds great. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean that, like, the big widescreen thing, the OLED. I don't know what the O stands for. I know what the LED stands for. I don't know what the O is there for. I should probably look it up. I don't know. There's a lot of things you're doing with this. I'm looking at it as a consumer, and as a consumer, I'm just not impressed with this thing. I mean, seriously, no internal memory. You have to buy what is it? You have to buy proprietary memory cards, proprietary, made by Sony, and the 4 gig starts at $20. I mean, I originally heard 30, but I don't know, that could have been an exaggeration or whatever. And you know what? First of all, what's with that? I mean, seriously, come on. You gonna sit there and tell me that you're not going to pay $250 for this? Like $250, $300. I'm thinking it's like a $250 for the Wi-Fi, and then you can get a 3G version for $299. And that's what I heard. Like I said, maybe my information about that is a little outdated. But seriously, and the 3G service is being handled by AT&T. So I don't know how well that's going to go. But seriously, and the 3G is going to be a monthly service. So yeah, I get that. You get to pay extra for going online if you so choose to get the 3G version. Which I'm pretty sure the 3G is going to be pretty optional, even if you get it. But it's there. Otherwise, you get like the Wi-Fi one. Right. So then there's that. Then there's the whole you have to pay. What is it? You have to pay Sony the money again to pay for UMDs you already bought. I mean, seriously, if you had UMDs, you have to pay extra money to play them. Now, obviously, this goes with the crap that Sony's been doing for the past year, saying, "Oh, by the way, if you you're not when you buy the game, you don't own it. You're just paying for the license. You're paying for the right to use it, but you don't own it. It's still ours." Which I haven't really commented on that, but that's just bullshit. What the hell are you thinking, Sony? Just stop that right now. Now, if you think I'm sitting there hating on Sony, you're kind of right, but you're kind of wrong, because let me go ahead and say right off the bat right now, I do have a PS3. I like it. I play it a lot. So, don't be go, "Oh, you're just one of those fanboys for, Nintendo or Xbox or whatever." Shut up right there. I don't want to hear that. Because I'm a fan of both Sony and the PlayStation and Nintendo, and that's how it is. So this is not, and believe me, a couple things Nintendo's doing that really, really, they're screwing the pooch themselves on that same thing. And I did say in another video that I think this year, both companies have just really really dropped the ball and fucked up. as much as they possibly could. Some things are fault, some things are not. I don't know. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying a lot of the things that's coming out from this just don't seem that impressive. Not only that, a lot of the first lineup of the games are HD re-releases of past games that, you know, have already come out, right? I mean, a lot of the games that you can get for the PS3 and the Vita are just not remakes, re-releases. They just upscale the thing, add widescreen if they didn't already have it in the original version, and there you go. And a lot of people were like, when the 3DS first came out, at, well, its ridiculous $250 price range, like, it didn't have a lot of good games come out, and two of the biggest sellers at the time were re-releases. You had Super Street Fighter 4 and Zelda Ocarina of Time, the 3DS version, right? Which is basically upscaled version of the original 64. I don't know. Maybe they might have redesigned it. I don't know. But for the most part, pretty much same concept, same experience. Basically, so, and then, like, when that happened, you know, all the people who were, like, you know, pro Vita are sitting here going, aha, well, see, they're not even coming to the original game, they're just rehashing and re-releasing stuff they already had on past systems. So, a while back, I see a opening list for the PS Vita, and guess what? 3 re-releases with HD. So it's like, basically games I already played a couple years back, and I'm just because they're going to look a little better, I'm supposed to pay more money for them? I mean, pay for them again? When I still have the original versions in my home, in my library, in my collection? And I'm expected to pay more to replay the same game just because they look prettier than they did before? That's pretty much why I didn't buy Ocarina of Time when I got my 3DS. I mean, I finally bought a 3DS a couple days ago, which came with a free 2 gigabyte memory SD card, by the way, and you can use any type of SD card you want. Yeah. So I have like another SD card. I tested it. I put it in there. Guess what? It picked it up. So yeah, look, free card. Sony, you can't give me one free two. You can't even give me like a 1 gigabyte free card to go with your system if you're not having internal memory. Are you really gonna do that to me? Are you really gonna do that to your loyal followers and your consumers? What the hell? Don't tell me my camera's dying. Okay, good. I thought my or something beat me. It was my chair squeaking. I thought, oh fuck, my camera's gonna die. Don't die on me, camera. Let me finish my rant, and then you can die. All right? So just excuse me. Hold on. So yeah, what the hell's over that? I'm getting like barely anything new, and you're gonna want me to spend more money upon launch for an SD card? I mean, no. I'm sorry. I just don't see why anybody should accept that. You know, you're gonna have your loyalists who are gonna pick up the system day one. And so you're gonna have that. And you're gonna see those who are like. Then you're gonna have those that are like just talked up the Vita. Oh, the Vita. Oh yes, Vita this. Oh, this is coming out for it. Oh yeah, I know. I'm so excited. And then they're just not gonna buy it right away. Basically, what's gonna happen? All these people who are pro Vita are not gonna pick it up. At least not at first, right? So that's what I'm saying. I just don't think, from a consumer standpoint, I mean, it didn't do well. It didn't do that well in Japan because, you know, it's Japan. They have like new shit every day, and they're probably looking at the PS Vita and seeing all these re-releases of games they already played, and they're like, well, we played the games. We want new stuff. Now, we want new stuff. Excuse me. We want new stuff too. Now, hey, if you're a bit younger and you missed out on these games on the first iteration, by all means, do pick them up. Because a lot of the games that are coming out, pretty good games. And I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, this crap. So if you missed the boat on these the first time, please go ahead and pick these games up and enjoy them. I'm not going to deprive you. I don't think you should be deprived of playing these games. And stuff like that. Just keep in mind that these games already came out and whatever. So, you know, for those of you who missed the boat the first time, play the games. It's not that bad. Like with the Metal Gear Solid releases, I didn't buy them. You know, I might get them for the PSP games I missed the first time because I didn't play them. And now I can get them for like, what, it's a PS3? I haven't really seen it anywhere. I don't know if it's a download. I gotta look into that. But, you know, I saw them and I was like, well, those 2 games I didn't play, so it'd be worth it to get for those. But, you know, the other games I already played, so what the hell am I gonna go through that again? I mean, if you're gonna make games with like all the HD stuff, make new stuff, right? And that's a lot of the crap that's going on lately. Is like this past year, all these re-releases are coming out, and it's well, they're in HD remakes. That's nice. Not even remake, re-release with upscaled graphics and widescreen. Yay! At least when they remade the first Resident Evil for the GameCube, they remade the game from like the ground up. They redid the whole thing, the graphics engine, the story, the voice actors, everything was just redone. Even when they did the remake for Metal Gear Solid 1, all the dialogue's pretty much the same. They just rehired most of the actors, who, by the way, honestly sounded really bored the second time around. I mean, seriously, you could hear that. Oh god, I can't believe I have to do this again. I just because like the voice acting in the first Metal Gear, in the original Metal Gear Solid remake. Fuck. Hold on. Sorry. The first remake. I mean, the first they sounded, it was like really good voice acting, and they were like really into it. Perfect example is when Snake's on the elevator and he's got the 4. You realize the 4 guys are standing in the elevator with you, and they got the camouflage on, and Otacron's like, Snake, they're in the elevator with you. And the second time in the GameCube remake, he's like, Snake, they're in the elevator with you. Like, he didn't put that much emphasis the first time, he did the second time, so. But at least, you know, they reused dialogue, but the same actors, they redid all the dialogue. I mean, they worked it all over again, they did the whole script again. With the updated graphics and everything like that, they remade them. Remade, keyword, remade, not upscaled what was already in existence. That's basically what they're doing now. They're getting pretty lazy. And it's not just, I'm not really talking about the PS Vita by more, you know, all the HD remake stuff for the Xbox and the PS3. And I'm like, this is a topic for another time I should really talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and drop it for now. Because this is something I want to make up, and I want to talk about in another video, and maybe I'll do it later. Or I'll forget about the whole thing and lose interest. So anyway, I'm just saying, you know, with the Sony Vita, PS Vita, whatever, I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna do too well. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's gonna shit all over the 3DS. Oh, the 3DS sucks compared to this. Again, on a technical standpoint, they're probably right. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. I mean, it has decent tech, decent specs. But the way they're pricing it, the way they're moving it, the way they're selling it is just not good. I mean, seriously, no internal memory. The the memory card for it out the door. Otherwise, you know, whatever. You probably have to buy a game too. I mean, that's everything nowadays. You have to buy a game. But yeah. So basically, you know, you're gonna go in there for like your $250 system, and you're probably gonna end up like spending over $300. An extra $100 for, depending on what size of gigabyte memory card you get. Starts at 4, and then you get the you know, and then it goes up from there, and the price goes up from there, and you're gonna get a game which is probably gonna be about what, $40-50? Say around 40 for the games, right? So yeah, I just don't. Plus, you know, it shares your PSN account. So if you put your PSN account there, it's the same one. And they're both locked to the same thing. So it's the same account. So whatever you download from one... okay, I don't know how that's going to work yet. So, and by the way, the touchscreen behind it, I don't know what the point of that is. Why is that there? Why am I going to have a touchscreen behind me? What good is that going to do? Like if there's some games where I'm supposed to like sneak up from behind somebody and like tap them and it knocks them out. I mean, what am I gonna do? If I can't see what I'm reaching for, why am I gonna bother? Like that, right? And of course, you know, you got your dual analog stickers. That's pretty good. That'll work out pretty good, I guess. So, like I'm saying, the initial launch lineup is just not looking too good. I mean, and you know it's not gonna be their first iteration. You know they're gonna make up a new one a little later on. So, you know, the whole business tactic right now is just, for the launch of the Vita, it's just terrible. it's bad. And that's why I think it's not going to do so well. Because of that, what they're doing with it. Plus the battery life. Oh my goodness. People talking about crap about the battery life for the 3DS and the battery life of this thing. It's not even that much better. It's like smartphone battery life. And you know, a lot of smartphone batteries, they suck. I mean, I should know. I have one. And the battery is just, ugh. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's just, I don't know. Not really something that's looking too impressive right now, so. Yeah, sorry, Vita guys. It's just not going to work. It's not. It might pick up stride a little later on when the price drops or whatever. But for a launch, it's going to be terrible. The business practices, the way they're launching it, just bad. It's just bad. And like, so few originals I've heard of, like, first Uncharted Golden Abyss. I don't know what that is about, but, you know, another Uncharted game, so. Not that I have anything against the Uncharted game, but, you know. Whatever, so, we'll see. I mean, hell, for all I know, it could be dead wrong and the thing, like, makes $10 million in the first day it sells. Who knows? We won't know till February, right? Plus, you know, Twisted Metal's coming out in February, too. So, you know, a lot of people looking forward to that game. They already got their PS3. And, like, Twisted Metal? Hell yeah. So, you know, you got some extra bucks. And you got the PS Vita and you got Twisted Metal. And you're like, well, if I buy this, I probably can't buy Twisted Metal. If I buy Twisted Metal, I won't have enough money to buy this. So, yeah. Most people are probably going to go for, I'm saying Twisted Metal's going to sell better. Plus, you know, the Vita is supposed to have the cross game chat. What good is that on the handhold? I mean, seriously, I don't know why that would even be a factor. What good is the cross game chat on a Vita, really? Especially if you're just doing Wi-Fi and you're like at work or whatever. What the hell are you gonna need cross game chat for? You can't play online unless you have like the 3G version. How many people are actually gonna pick up the 3G version and pay that monthly price? How many? There's gonna be a few. And probably not many. So, we'll see. Who knows? Alright. Think I've ranted and raved enough for the subject for the time being. I think, like I said, I'm going to say this one more time. Technical standpoint, good. Business tactic, bad. See you later.